Is the berserk talent worth going on your build? That's the main question that we're going to be answering in today's video. You may have clicked on this video wondering, what even is this strange berserk talent that I've been seeing in these videos and builds recently? And to that I say, oh sweet player, let me introduce you to the most broken talent currently in Deepwoken. So a quick little breakdown on berserk. Berserk is an 80 strength requirement talent that when activated trades all active armor on your player for extra damage on your N1s and criticals and pen for a duration of about 20 seconds. When this duration is over, however, all of your current armor will be given back to you and your damage will return back to normal. This talent does not, however, work with mantras, however, only works with M1s and your criticals, so it's best paired up with builds like Silent Heart and No Attunement. So let's just get some positives and negatives out of the talent out of the way before we hop in game to damage test. Now, let's go down from the positives. So for some of the positives, we have increased penetration and damage on hit, which can also be damage stacked and multiplied. We basically allows you to counter a metal user by removing the use of their enchant by removing your armor by yourself for a period of time, basically making their enchant useless. Can allow higher HP builds to shine with this talent as all armor gets removed, but still allows you to remain tanky instead of, on most of your builds, you want to be running, higher fizz because that's what's meta. But if you go a higher HP with this talent, you're going to be able to survive a lot more hits because usually with fizz, you're trading out a bunch of your HP for armor, but with this talent, you're removing all of your armor, so you'd want to trade that out for HP instead. Another positive could be that the fact that it can shred through HP with the right build. It has a low cooldown on activating the buff and spamability of the ability itself, warranting you to deal a lot more damage and basically have the buff on you constantly with little downtime. Now that we've gotten the positives out of the way, however, let's get into the negatives of the talent. So for the first negative, we have that it removes all of your innate armor and equipment armor, leaving you very squishy unless you go a certain type of HP kit. Can only be used on your M1s and criticals and cannot be used on mantras or anything castable. It has an 80 stat investment requirement into strength, which for most builds doesn't really, it doesn't really work out, even if you're going Shrine of Order, especially on something that requires mantras. Can be easily countered by a good player by parrying or air swinging for shaky block frames, and it doesn't work in hand-to-hand with most builds because of the nerf you get / the requirement. And to finally finish it off, makes you play very aggressive while active to maximize your efficiency and your damage with it. And now that we've gone over some of the positives and negatives of the talent itself, let's hop right into game with a maxed out damage build and do some damage comparisons, guys, and I'll catch you right then. Alright, bet guys, so now we are in the game and I'm going to be doing this damage test on a build with 50, I'd say about 53 physical, and we are on a Silent Heart 53 physical with 523 HP, and I have my friend over here who's going to do a full damaging combo with and without berserk just to do a damage test. He is Silent Heart with maximum heavy, I believe, with detonation, but just go ahead and do the combo. My health bar is also on the bottom. This is without berserk, by the way, and that did 27% HP already. So we're going to heal up and then we're going to go and we are going to get the berserk damage test. Alright guys, and just for clarification, this is nothing but berserk, guys. He has no mantra, he has no stacks for Silent Heart, he has no insanity stacking whatsoever. He is just going to be using berserk here. So go ahead, vibes. And as you guys can see, 60% from that, guys. So basically 40% of my HP from one critical and I believe one M1. So yeah, guys, it does make a pretty big difference. As you can see though, bro, the build, 523 HP, 53 physical armor, 40% from one critical from a maximum damage, guys. That is just absolutely insane, man. Alrighty, guys, so now we're going to be doing a damage test with and without berserk procced on the user itself. And just for clarification, I have no insanity stacks. I have no Silent Heart stacks at all, so this is just going to be base damage with my Worm Tooth doing about 34 damage. Don't mind that, it's just 1-star pen, it's not 6% damage, but I'm going to be doing a full M1 combo on vibes now. Alright, and how much did that do? We're gonna have to wait for the viscosity in just a second, but how much did that do, vibes? 19%. Alrighty, so remember that, guys, 19%. Alright, guys, now this is gonna be him with the berserk proc, so go ahead, vibes. And now I'm gonna be doing a full M1 combo, so 1, 2, 3, flourish. And remember, guys, the last time we did 19% to him, so how much are we doing now, vibes? 26%, guys. So that's basically, I'd say, about 7% more damage, which, in my opinion, is kind of insane. Because think about it, in Chime, all your HP means a whole lot, especially, it's just, I don't really know how to word it, guys. It's just kind of insane, man. So as you guys could see from that damage test right there, yeah. Berserk is kinda broken. The damage difference is definitely visible in the tests, especially with the critical stacking. Even with Berserk activated as well, he ended up only taking 7% more damage for my N1 chain, which is almost a bar, give or take, so, you know, take that as you want. You know, a bar, is it really necessarily, you know, do you really need that extra bar to survive your fight and trade it out for, I believe, you know, 2 more extra bars of damage? In my opinion, though, the talent is really strong, but only on the proper builds and damage stacking as to make it good. In the first place, you need to construct your build basically around the talent and damage and multiplying stacking in the first place, especially since it does not work on mantras. But how do you feel about Berserk though? Let me know down in the comments below, and make sure to subscribe and like the video if you did enjoy it, as it is free and it helps the channel out a lot. Join my Discord, linked in the description, to come and contact me about any inquiries you might have, and I'll see y'all in the next one, man. Peace out.